Hey guys, what is up? Divine Venom here, and today I am bringing you a little tutorial. And this tutorial is how to use your new Mac. And this is for people that have either just bought a Mac or are coming over from PC to Mac, or just a few helpful tips for those who already may own a Mac. So let's start with the basics. Right now I am on my desktop. And down here is my dock, and this is where all my applications, or my most used ones, are kept. So let's start at the basics. We'll go down to the operating system, the difference between a PC and a Mac. So Macs run on an operating system called OS X, and this operating system was designed exclusively for Mac, and was designed to be used only on Mac. And it's actually illegal to use the OS X operating system on anything but a Mac. Now, PCs, the computer that we are more familiar with probably, is they run on an operating system called Windows. And this is a very generic operating system, one that a lot of people are familiar with. And there are some similarities between those, but probably the biggest difference is that to get to the main core of your computer, there'd be a little start button down here on a PC that clearly isn't here on a Mac. Well, this takes shape in a different application. This is called Finder. And basically what Finder does is it has all your folders and files, and from here you can access them as well as organize them. So I do a lot of things with Minecraft. It's just I love the game, and it's something I deal a lot with. So if I want to install a new mod or just do something with Minecraft, I'd like to find it. So I go into my library. It's an application, so I go into application support, and I go into Minecraft. From here I can do basically whatever I want. I can install the new mod or fix something that may be broken. It's really simple, really self-explanatory. You just kind of have to get used to it a little bit because it is different from Windows. So let's go through the dock. This has been customized for my personal use, the things that I use the most. But I will be going over some of the things that I have here that you will also start with when you're opening up your new Mac. So Finder, which we just went over. App Store. Now, the App Store is for items that you may not need, but you may want. So, let's say you want this application called Pages. Pages is the equivalent of Word, but it is Apple's word processor. So you go into the App Store, you find Pages, and then you buy it. You use the same money in the App Store as you do in your iTunes account. iTunes is where you store music that you've either downloaded from iTunes or downloaded and burnt off a disk. You use money to purchase songs or just put in your own disk into your computer and get the music right on your iTunes. So that's pretty self-explanatory. System preferences. Now, basically what's different system preferences is this is the heart of the settings of your computer. So there's personal, there's hardware, there's your internet, as well as your system and any other applications you may be using that is necessary to be here. So you can do anything from changing the sensitivity on your trackpad to even setting parental controls, which you can do right here. It's very simple. Everything is exactly as it says. It's very easy to use. So let's jump over here to Safari. Now, Safari is Apple's web browser, and it's awesome. It's really great to be starting up on. But there is another web browser that I use called Firefox, and I highly recommend you just type that into Google and check that out. That's Firefox. So while we're here, I want to talk about a few things. For one, there's no longer a big X in the corner of the screen like many PCs or like Windows has. You now have 3 dots over here, and one is red, one is orange, and one is green. The red one, obviously, basically is how you exit the program. The yellow minimizes it, and it comes down here into your dock for easy access. And the green one, basically, it expands and sets the parameters of your web browser to its fullest. So that's really simple. Next, I want to talk about your trackpad. The little square in the middle of the bottom of your computer, which is how you move your mouse around. This is very different from one that you would find on a PC in basically a couple of ways. One is that you notice is one single piece. There are no 2 buttons for right clicking and just left clicking, I guess would be the term. Now, if you want to right click, but I highly suggest you buy an external mouse. That helps quite a lot. But if you do want to right click just on the trackpad, simply hold down Control and click. It brings this up, and it's that's all you have to do, Control and click. So let's say I want to scroll down the page. All I do is simply take 2 fingers and roll it across the trackpad. Just drag it across. Now, let's say I also have Firefox open. If I want to see all the windows I have open so I can change them easily, I simply take 4 fingers and drag it downward. And this shows which 2 I have open. Very easy, very simple. Now let's say I want to get to my desktop so I can work on there. I simply take 4 fingers and push upward. And I'm straight on my desktop. I can go right here and then 4 fingers, just pull it right back down. Really simple, really easy. So we're just going to go ahead and X out of this. And so a question I get asked a lot is I just bought a Mac. Do I need to also buy virus software? And what I always answer is no, you do not. This is one key difference between Macs and PCs. This is one of the reasons that you pay more for a Mac. Not only for quality, but also you don't also have to invest in antivirus software. And the reason this is because most viruses are coded for PCs and Windows operating systems. They've been written that way. So it only affects those computers. Now, if you somehow occasionally come across a virus that has been written for a Mac, I have only come across this once, your computer will protect you from it. But it's really up to your choice if you want to accept it or not. And basically, all you have to do, sorry, I have a little software update coming up there. Basically, all you have to do is if you click on a website that's questionable by your Mac or has been known to have viruses that affect Macs, or even just detects a virus on the website at the time, your Mac will ask you, a virus has been detected, do you want to continue or do you want to exit? And I strongly suggest you exit. Otherwise, that's by your own fault if you get a virus. So, another thing that I want to talk about is at the top of your keyboard, there's a little button on F4, that's the key, and it looks like a fuel gauge. Well, if you press that, this comes up here, and this is all these little separate programs here are called widgets, and we are on the dashboard. And basically what these widgets are little tools that make your life easier. So, for one, I have the calendar here. I have iTunes, so I can just flip to a song. I randomly have the weather here for where all the Apple products are made, as well as randomly have the time for London right now. I also have Google, as well as the Yellow Pages. And you can get all of these little widgets down here. It's very easy to use, just pull them on. and like I pulled on a sticky note earlier, and I wrote, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And then if you want to leave, all you have to do is hit that fuel gauge button again. That's how I like to call it. And you're back on your desktop. So I hope I've given you guys a good start to your new life with a Mac. And I really want to congratulate you guys on your new purchase, because once you start using it and get used to your new Mac, you will never want to go back to a PC. So I really hope you guys enjoy your new Mac as much as I enjoy mine. And I hope I have made it a little easier for you guys to convert over from PCs, or just helped you get started with a new Mac. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to comment, rate, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. Please, really on this one, let me know if I've helped you guys out, or if this was just something that you could have come across on your own. So thank you guys once again. My name is Divine Venom, or Reborn Rogue, and I am out. Thank you.